We don't have time, light warriors. Right now, God is telling you that you just don't have time. And this energy is very palpable. And we're going through a portal of sorts, if you will. And on the other side is greatness. And if you want to achieve greatness, you can't be distracted. You can't allow your energy to be siphoned away. You can't be held in limbo. You need to create, expand, and grow. And that's what we're going to be focused on today. You could write it in the comments. Hope you have a piece of paper and a pen. Write these things down. Etch it into your subconscious mind. Growing, creating, expanding. That's where our energy is going towards. And our energy is not going to be parasited away. It's not going to be loosed away. We're focused on creating, expanding, and growing. And we just don't have time. You might be feeling it right now. God is lighting you up like a lightning bolt. And it's a very important time. We're starting this year off right. It's such a powerful year for this growth, for this creation, and for this expansion. And every single day, we're going to show up. We're going to keep moving forward. And we just simply don't have time. We don't have time for distractions. We don't have time for parasites. We don't have time for looshing. We're here to create a brand new reality. If you're just joining us, whether on the live stream or on the replay, could you kindly smash the like button? That's going to help others find this message. It's a great support. If today's message resonates with you, also hit the subscribe button, click the bell, select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We show up every single day. And by the end of this year, simply by showing up every single day, all the way through, you are going to be on a brand new timeline, and you are going to have a totally different experience. Your old self, your old reality, it's going to look like a totally different world to you. And you have this ability, but what we don't want to do is waste our time, our energy, our resources. Stay focused. 111. God says we do not have time. God is supplying you with energy. You could feel it right now. If you could feel it, you could hit the lightning bolts in the chat. This energy you have is to be used for growth, creation, and expansion. That's why God is supplying you with this energy. This energy is not to be for looshing for a broken society. And you could see this in the world. You might have fake people, things, and situations that want to siphon off your energy. They want your attention and give you nothing in return. You are not a human battery, so cut off all the loose ends. We simply don't have time. If your time isn't wasted, important stuff, whatever that stuff might be, can be accomplished. Remember, we are like the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy. And we have all different colors, classes, and creeds. We have all different types of missions. You have all different types of goals for this year. What are your goals for this year? Let us know in the comments. And I assure you, you are able to accomplish these goals. Remember, our time, I know that fake time is limited, but once that sun hits the horizon, you have a certain amount of quote-unquote time until that sun sets. And you want to get stuff accomplished before that sun sets. And we could fit all these things into our everyday life if we're not chasing people around, putting on things on the TV that don't serve our greatest purpose, right? Living in guilt and shame, experiencing fear, experiencing gaslighting. We simply don't have time. God says we don't have time, chosen ones. Write it in the comments. God says we don't have time. Lion Teach, thank you so much for that. 444. Beautiful, beautiful signs and synchronicities today. Now, not later. Absolutely, Lion Teach. Now, not later. My mother instilled in me, when you talk about installing subconscious programs. Who are the writers of these subconscious programs? Are we operating out of subconscious programs that allow us to be the kings and queens of this new earth? I really reflect on the stuff that my mother taught me when I was a boy. And we instill these programs, right? That's why parenting is important right now. Shout outs to all the great parents that are doing their good installation of these subconscious programs. But she said, not tomorrow, now. And, maybe when I was younger, I didn't really understand this stuff. I didn't want to hear this stuff. But not tomorrow, now. We don't have time. We have to put in the work now. I have things to get accomplished. And we don't have time to, maybe sort of in this limbo. We have to remove these energies from our everyday life. We are not louche for a broken society or broken individuals within the society that want to actually drain your battery. Do they have your best interest in mind? Probably not. You don't have time for these particular individuals in your everyday life. You need to move forward with the inexhaustible belief in yourself. You're building. You can't stay in limbo. And if people want to reach out, if people want to get on the same page, that's great. But you're not going backwards. We keep moving forward. And as we constantly put on all of these similar frequencies, moving forward, growth, creation, expansion, the people that you have in your everyday life moving forward, are they on the same wavelength? Growth, creation, expansion, write them down. Growth, creation, expansion. Other than that, we don't have time. We don't have time for your games. We don't have time to waste our energy. We don't have time to be a battery. We don't have time to be louche. We are the creators of the new earth, period. Amanda Simpson, thank you so much for the support. Trying this again today. Love you, Captain Mike. I love you, Amanda Simpson. Thank you for that. Very, very grateful. So we don't have time to be distracted. We don't have time to play games. What do we have time for? We have time to create, grow, and expand. You literally live your life right now. You don't have a second to waste. You could see him coming a mile away. And listen, I know a lot of you are empathic. A lot of you want to make new connections. You want the best for other people, and you want people. Remember that humans, I study humans if you didn't know this, humans are actually social creatures, and you don't want to sit by yourself. You want to have people in your everyday life. However, you simply don't have time to have God is giving you this energy for a reason. It's not here to feed a narcissist, a parasite. It's not here to feed ratings on a TV show, right? All these things. Pull out a list. Who are the people in my life? Okay, what are the shows or the programs that I watch? Remember, what you consume is not only what you eat and drink. It's what you watch and what you listen to. And if you're watching and listening to these messages here on the Our Everyday Lives channel and community, I'm absolutely grateful for that. Grateful for your attention. It's the currency of the universe. Please hit the like button if today's message is resonating with you. We're going to keep this positive feedback loop going right now. So we are creating, we're growing, and expanding. And you have to realize that we're living in this dense three-dimensional reality, this matrix, whatever, and we know that linear time is fake. But every day, we're operating out of it. You do have time that can be wasted. Regret is worse than failure. So, think about that. Think about if you started watching maybe a program on the TV, and then 2 years later you realize that, wow, that was all fake. You realize that you wasted your time. You thought that this particular individual was real, and then 2 years later you realized that this particular individual was fake. You wasted your time. But you actually didn't waste your time. You could actually transmute these things. You could teach other people, and you could rise up, and we could expand, we could create, and we could grow. And these are the energies that I'm focused on every single day. This year, 2024, it's the year of abundance. You could hit 888 in the chat right now or in the comments. You have to stay focused. I am focused on growth, creation, and expansion. And I have no time. God is telling us we have no time for games. We have no time for looshing. We have no time to waste. We have no energy to waste. We're focusing this. Take everything in your life. Is this, even if it's a habit, is this habit that I do, is this helping me grow, expand? Is it creation? Or am I just looshing off, getting looshed off of the ego, the social media, all the stuff of the reality, the society that's really probably not going to be here much longer? Practice what you preach, bro. You could write it in the comments. Practice what you preach, bro. A wise man once said, I ain't got time to bleed. I ain't got time to bleed. Somebody remembers that tremendous quote. I ain't got time to bleed. You have to move forward, whether you're training, whether you're creating, whether you're working. I ain't got time. You ain't got time. You don't have time for games. You don't have time for nonsense. You ain't got time to bleed, kid. You ain't got time to bleed. And when you actually start embracing this way of life, you all of a sudden you become so efficient. You are creating like never before. Teach people how to respect you. Once again, teach people how to respect you. You know, you might be going out in society and you're saying, well, that's a little narcissistic behavior, or this is kind of draining my energy. And you have to realize, right, this is just the subconscious programming that has been implanted within people because of social media. Mad Reader, absolutely. I did a full video on creating boundaries for 2024. Video is on the channel page. So important. Create these boundaries, respect these boundaries, install boundaries for other people. And if they're not going to, do the right thing, have this boundary and have the boundary for yourself. Set boundaries for yourself. T. Sherwood writes, psychic vampires. You got to watch out for energy of vampires. You got to be, this is not like soup. It's just like attention and stuff. You know, a lot of you know about the narcissists. There's all different types of people, but not everything is a unicorn and rainbow. You actually have to see deeper. You have to be efficient, and we have to grow, create, and expand. And we're going to focus on those three phases right now: grow, create, and respect. So you are teaching people how to respect you. They might not even know how to respect you. You might go to a person and you might be inviting to that person. You might be respectful to that person. And then they are trying to play games with you. Maybe they are trying to get you to, just waste your energy all day long. We don't have time. We have time to come together. We have time to build. And you better believe it, kid. We have time to have fun. Don't you want to have fun? Full video on the channel page. It lasts the test of time. This year in 2024, we need to be focused on having fun while we are growing, creating, and expanding. And I need people, and you need people, and we need people in our everyday lives that are here to have fun, to actually enjoy life, and that are here to grow, create, and expand. Not for distractions, not for looshing, not for parasites, nothing. We don't have time for these things. I ain't got time to bleed, kid. Move forward with ease and confidence right now. Move forward with ease and confidence, even if you have to walk alone. And I assure you, your energy rises up. You're not being distracted. You're in this limbo, and there's a lot of people, all different types of things and people and situations that are feeding for your attention. They want your attention and give nothing in return. We're going through this portal. It's 111. Hit the 111 in the chat right now. We are going through this portal onto the other side, and God is telling us right now. I'm sure you are feeling this like never before. You could hit the lightning bolts in the chat or in the comments. You simply don't have time. And when you live your life, when you don't have time for this nonsense anymore, all of a sudden your energy increases. Right? Our energy is increasing right now. We have more time, linear time, fake linear time. We have this time to create new things. We have to expand, even if we're just simply working on ourselves. Remember that it's not selfish to improve and expand and build and work on yourself. We're growing, we're creating, we're expanding. And that's where our energy is going towards. It's not going towards others that don't have your best interest in mind. They are just feasting for attention. Teach people how to respect you. This is a journey of self-respect, self-discovery. Discover who you are now. There are so many people that they might live their entire lives and they don't even know who they truthfully are. And it's very sad. You want to really be focused on who you are. Be focused on who you actually are. You're a lion. You're a hawk, a falcon. I think flying around. You are a lone wolf, the sage of the tribe. Comes back to teach the tribe, if you've never seen that one. Embrace the powerful creature that you are. And you're not sitting there bowing down, just allowing the troubles and pitfalls of the world, if you will, to siphon your energy away. Don't worry about the social media. Don't worry about all the distractions. Don't worry about the narcissists. Stay focused on growth, creation, and expansion. And, people, they might not understand you. Because you are teaching people how to respect you. They even spell it out in the song. Sing the song to them. I'm not going to sing the song because the dogs will start barking if I start singing again. But it is a time period to move forward with ease and confidence. And when you are moving forward with ease and confidence, remember, it's about the flow state. We talked about this the other day. If you are new to the channel, head over to the channel page. I always tell people, if you just come in on, go backtrack, watch the previous weeks. They're all falling into each other. There's more flow than force. Certain things in your everyday life, you used to force, I had to force the issue. Now it's flowing now. And you have to keep up the momentum. Momentum is a real thing. When I train, I share a lot about the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. We are up to 84 consecutive days training in the gym, right? We can do these things if you believe in yourself. How I train, I build up momentum. And, sometimes when you get into the gym and you're like, oh, man, I don't feel like I have it today. Some people might be, whatever you might do, whether you work out at home or maybe you go for a run, you say, I don't feel like I have it today. But time after time, once you get through that little barrier, that little 10-minute barrier, it always just clicks in. It always clicks in. So a lot of times that when you are just kind of starting and it's like, you got to get through that barrier and then it starts flowing. And that's where we are. We're flowing and we're not going backwards. So we're building up momentum. Throughout my workout, for example, I build momentum the whole time. And I'm kind of maybe slow at first. And then all of a sudden I get myself going into perpetual motion. And you have to realize that momentum is a real thing. You can't have distractions stopping you, slowing you down, especially if you're getting, if someone's going to build with you, right? They're going to build with you, synergy. Synergy, collectively, we're greater than the sum of our parts. But some people just want to stall your momentum. Some people just want to distract you and play games and let's go this way and that way and waste your energy chasing, waste your energy watching, waste your energy scrolling. I told you a long time ago, are you scrolling or are you rolling, kid? Are you scrolling or are you rolling? You could answer that in the comments. Scrolling or rolling? And that's why, here for this channel and community, we are focused on putting out content that is going to empower people, that's going to improve the wellness physically, mentally, spiritually, every single day. You have to become empowered. Realize who you are. Hit the like button if this message is resonating with you and you are becoming empowered. You got to be rolling. Yeah, absolutely, Ronnie. You got to be rolling, kid. You got to be rolling. You have to have trust, okay? This is a time period where you have to have trust. Trust in yourself and trust in God. Trust in that inner feeling. Maybe you get it in your solar plexus region. Sometimes maybe you kind of shoved it, you wanted to be nice. I just want to be nice, right? But then all of a sudden you allowed parasites and narcissists maybe to take advantage of you. And you didn't listen to your gut feelings. Now, all of a sudden, you're moving more efficiently. Have trust in yourself. Trust the feeling. Trust the vibes. Trust in God. You say, God, why am I going through the isolation period? Why am I going through this experience, whatever it might be? If you are going through the isolation period, full video on the channel page. This is very common for people, especially if you are here focused on building. It's really like a test and a cleanse of your vibrational frequency. There are, I know a lot of empaths feel this. You go out in a crowd, you feel overwhelmed, you feel other people's energy. Well, you need a total reset of your vibrational frequency. And sometimes we have to be in this isolation and kind of cleanse ourselves and really go back into the world with this brand new vibrational frequency. And all of us, because you're in a tractor field. You're like a human power plant. Oh yeah, your body's you're like a power plant, pulling in these energies into your Tesla coils, which are also known as your DNA receptor coils. And you are also broadcasting this new signature into the quantum field. And on a delay, these things will come back to you. That's why you need to start today. I gave you this quote a little while back, okay? It's on a delay, so start today. Write it in the comments. It's on a delay, so start today. And that's why these distractions, the things that throw off your momentum, you can't feel positive, you can't feel empowered for one day and then think that it's just going to change. This is an everyday life thing. It's on a delay. Start today and build the momentum. Realize this now. You are the one to do it. Write it in the comments. I am the one to do it. You are given tasks. You have goals. You're here for a mission, if you will. And you are the one to do it. If you could do something that nobody else can do, would you do it? Or would you be fearful? Remember that one? I've been saying this for years. Stay focused on the message. Stay focused on the words. If you could do something that nobody else can do, would you do it? Or would you be fearful? Fear stops us. Fear of judgment, gaslighting, all of these things, and we get in our own minds and we get ourselves to stop ourselves. You can't live in fear. Don't worry about judgment. Remember that judgment and expectations are lower vibrations that throw you off your path. Judgment and expectations. Oh, these people might judge me. Oh, they expect me to live my life this way. Oh. Don't worry about it, kid. Don't worry about it, kid. That's how they get you to stop yourself. God says we don't have time. I don't have time. You don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time for games. We don't have time for loosh. We're here to grow, create, and expand. And you need people in your life that support that. You need to consume things that support that. And I'm sure that you are feeling this. This has been a topic that we've been really discussing as a group on Patreon. The link's in the description if you'd like to join us on Patreon. We've all been discussing that it is so dense to hear the negativity. And that's why you actually might take your own 3 days of darkness if you have to. Sit in quiet for 3 days. Turn off the TV. Get off the social media. 3 days. And again, like on my journey, I'm always consuming. It's really part of my life. But I know that a lot of people are on social media and doing things. You could watch documentaries. You could educate yourself. But stop worrying about the likes, the scrolls, the nonsensical videos, the distractions. Videos could be a distraction. People could be a distraction from your highest purpose. And your higher self is calling out right now. And what you're doing as you're going through this process, hit the like button if this resonates with you. You are teaching people how to respect you. There's really not a lot of respect. And again, we go back to the parenting. My mother taught me certain things when I was younger. And one of the things she taught me was don't rely on anyone else, only rely on yourself. There's such a power when you do this. There's such a power when you take ownership of your life. Take ownership of your life. 11:11, hit it right now. 11:11, we are going forward right now with this energy. You're not relying on anyone else. You're taking ownership of your life. Take back control of your everyday life. And stop worrying about the distractions. There are so many distractions out there. And again, I always share authentically. I am a big believer in taking breaks. Like on my journey, I like to watch football. That's my break from all this. You have to take breaks as well. But your life can't be, I have to, watch this show at 6 o'clock on the news or whatever every single day and get distracted. Or I have to chase this narcissist around. You don't have time. God says we don't have time. The 144 activation code is already here, kid. It's here. And you will see it play out over the course of your everyday life. Absolutely. Heidi writes, no time for nonsense. You ain't got time for nonsense. I ain't got time to bleed. That was a good quote. It was one of my favorite quotes. The Predator. You ever see that one? Yeah. Good times. Good times. We want to have good times this year. You want to have good people in your life. We want to have people that are authentic in our everyday life. It's such a powerful thing. And I think that because of maybe social media and society, people don't realize this. Like, a man really appreciates when a person is authentic. I'm sure if you're a woman and you listen, you appreciate someone that is just authentic. You're really not looking for perfect. And people in their minds, they're actually putting up these blockages. Oh, got to be perfect, got to be this, got to distract, got to play these games because that's what everyone else does. It's not about what everyone else does. It's about being authentic. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. Cosmic Dreams, thank you so much for that, Cosmic Dreams. Cosmic Dreams writes, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Absolutely. Ain't nobody got time for that. You could, yeah, we're going up. We're on the way up. We're going all the way up. So embrace this energy. These new energies are here. And this is such a powerful month. I've been sharing this since the start of the year. January is really fast and furious. So much change. Energy is the ability to cause change. There's so much energy right now. You could feel this energy. The energy is really going through you right now. You're feeling it, kid. You feel the energy. Feel the vibrations. Don't deny it. Don't waste it. Where are we focused on? Growth, creation, and expansion. Think of those vibrational frequencies in your everyday life. Every action that you do, every drop of energy, every little bit of your attention, where are you placing you? Where are you headed? We're headed to the fifth dimension, actually, old man. We are headed to the fifth dimension. Where are you placing your attention? Are you placing your attention towards growth? Are you placing your attention towards creating something new for the world? Are you placing your attention towards expansion? That is where we have to go. This is where we are headed. Corinne, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Corinne, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you being here since the beginning. How long have you, if you're watching, how long have you been here? Are you new? Have you been here for 5 years, 2 years? How long are you here? You know, it's a great way. And everyone that's getting this today, you hit the like button, you hit the share button, we get the message out there. I hope I'm leaving a great piece of evidence for all individuals that are watching. All you need to do is show up every day and keep going. And God is going to take care of everything else for you. It's true. But you have to show up. You have to show up. Someone else ain't going to show up for you. You can't latch on to someone else and try to, hitch a free ride. You have to put in the work. You have to do it. And I assure you that God is going to take care of the rest. You open the sails. You can't fight against these forces, these energies. So what do you need to do? You got to open your sail, catch the wind, and just let God. You're setting sail. You're setting sail to the fifth dimension. You're setting sail to. I appreciate that. You are setting sail to the fifth dimension, and each and every one of us have the power inside of us to do this right now. You could feel it, but you have this calling. You have zero tolerance. You can't waste a second. People have to get on board. You have to be cautious. Who are you placing your attention on? Where are you placing your attention on? And what are you doing over the course of your journey to grow, to create, and expand? This is the shift. 1111, 111 portal right now. It is time to shift our reality to the brand new timeline. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with at least one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And that is really the concept that I shared about 2024. Just like how if you could just share with at least one other person, all you need to do is be at least 1% better. Everyone is able to be 1% better. And if you are 1% better every single day, by the end of this year, you are going to have a brand new reality, a brand new life with brand new people, brand new powers, brand new situations, brand new. We need brand new stuff. Trust it. Know that you could do it. Create, expand, grow. You don't have time anymore. You just simply don't have time. Cherish your energy. Cherish your connection with God. I love each and every one of you. Grateful for the support. Hitting the like button. Sharing the video. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern. Come back tomorrow. You could even set a notification on your phone and check out the channel page. Check out that video on setting boundaries for 2024. Really important video. Set those boundaries. Set the boundaries now. I love each and every one of you. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, just keep going. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.